Hey, what's up, everyone? Greg Shindler here, the longevity CEO. When that title was sort of given to me, I was introduced at an event as a speaker, and the guy introducing me was a friend of mine, and he said, "Hey, my good friend Greg Schindler, the longevity CEO." I didn't know he was going to say it; it wasn't really planned, but it kind of stuck, and I started thinking about it over a period of time. Well, what does it really mean? And what I think it means to be the CEO of your own health and longevity is to take accountability, much like a CEO of a business. You're responsible for the vision and the strategy and putting a team together to build a plan and execute that plan, and then measuring and monitoring certain metrics to see how well the business is performing, and then reviewing and optimizing and adapting where strategies may not be working or need to be optimized, so that the business thrives. And if you correlate that to our health, if we were the CEO of our health and our health was the business, would we be outsourcing all of the critical functions of the business to somebody that we talk to twice a year and only when there's a problem? So imagine you're running the business and you outsource the vision and the strategy, the execution of the strategy, the metrics, what is being measured, what's not being measured, to someone else that you talk to maybe a few times a year. And then when you have a problem, you go to this person, this consultant, let's say, and they give you a Band-Aid to sort of mask the symptom in the business, but not treat the systemic issue that's causing the problem in the business to begin with. Well, I think we can all agree that the business would not thrive and wouldn't be super successful, and certainly wouldn't be around very long. Yet that's what we do with our health. So what do I mean when I say, create a vision and a strategy? Well, do you need a functional medicine doctor and or team? Do you need a nutritionist to exercise? Do you need a sleep doctor? Do you need to employ cellular medicine, right? What's your exercise look like? Do you need a personal trainer? Do you need all of the above? And you start to create a strategy. And a lot of this can be age dependent, right? Our needs in our 20s and 30s are different than in our 50s, 60s, and 70s. But you start to build this team, you create this vision, and then you create a strategy of, hey, I want to live to 120, or I want to live to 95, whatever your number is. And I want to do it healthy. And I want to slow the functional decline of this living organism down over a period of time. I want to slow the decline of my mobility, my musculoskeletal system. I want to slow my cognitive decline. I want to slow the decline of my immune system, and so on. And if that's part of your strategy, then you put a team together, like I just mentioned, and you get a plan. And then you get data. What am I going to measure? Am I going to measure telomeres and biological age and DNA damage and oxidative stress and, inflammatory biomarkers and all of these different metrics, body mass index and skeletal muscle mass and all of these things, so that I can see how well the business is performing, the business of my health. And then I can adapt and review and optimize periodically so that I stay on track to the plan. That's what it means to be the CEO of your own health and longevity. And we have to have a mindset shift to start thinking this way and take agency and ownership and accountability and put that team together, but look outside of what we've been conditioned to believe and understand in the traditional medicine model in order to do so. So I hope that helps. I've got strategies and resources available to people. I'm in the process of building them, and we'll accumulate them and put them up and be able to share those with everyone, so that you can take some of the confusion out of this whole longevity industry. There's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of people talking about it. There's a lot of information, and sometimes it can be overwhelming and confusing. And I'm going to do my best to really try to clean a lot of that up and net it out for everybody.